now about to interview Dr. Factor, the founder of Befriend, a Child in Detention program. Through the program, Dr. Factor has helped connect Australians with the asylum seeker children and their families.
It's a way in which people in Australia, children and adults, who are really unhappy and about the situation of children who are being held, refugee children who are being held in detention, can express this through the gift of a book and writing a letter of greeting, of friendship. We put a letter inside every book we send, and we send children's books, of course, beautiful children's books, to children held in detention, both in Australia and on Nauru, which is an island in the Pacific, where there are now, as we speak, about 93 children are being held.
How many different detention centres have you held?
We have mainly focused our attention so far on the children on Nauru, largely because they are the most isolated. They're on a little speck of an island that grows almost nothing in the middle of the Pacific. At least almost all the other detention centres that are scattered around Australia, there's one here in Melbourne, and we do have contact with that one in Broadmeadows, but most of the others at least are in a city or near a city, so people can go and visit. But nobody can go and visit them in Nauru. So we've mostly concentrated on Nauru, but we have just begun to put together boxes of books for the children which we're sending off to various detention centres around the country.
Are there any other schools involved in writing letters to the
Oh yes, more and more and more and more. We're getting letters. I mean, we're a little group in Melbourne. That's where we are, and that's where we're physically based. But we are part of Australia, and we are getting both books and letters from all over the country. In fact, we've even had some from overseas, people in America and Europe, but not many. Mostly they come from all over Australia. I should tell you this, we read all the letters. You know why? We're not sticky beaks. We're not trying to invade anybody's privacy. But we have to be sure that there's nothing in the letter that can do any harm. Now, we've never ever received a letter yet that could do any harm, but we have kept a couple of letters back from going to Nauru, and I'll tell you why. They're not harmful, but the opening line, and there are only about 6 of these, the opening line is, "Welcome to Australia." It's a lovely welcoming line, but you can't send that letter to children on Nauru. So those letters have to go to children who are on Australia. We could do with more helpers. We're always interested in more help. And of course, we're always open to more books and more letters. But we hope, of course, that one day soon, we'll be able to make an enormous announcement on our website, on our Facebook page. I think we'll write a big letter to the papers saying we don't need any more books and we don't need any more letters. Why? Because they have released all the children held in detention. And that will be a triumph, and we will have such a party.
That's it. Thank you for coming and answering these questions.
Thank you. I'm very pleased to have been here, and I'm delighted to be at the school that sent the letters. And this is a school, we should mention, that has received letters back from some of the children and has written again. So a real pen pal relationship is being established, which is wonderful.